Hey guys, Christy here with PK1Kids.com, and here are 5 ways to help your kid who might be struggling with their handwriting. Tip number 1, always make those lessons super short. Your kids probably don't have a lot of endurance. I don't care how old they are, they probably can't just sit there and write and write and write. So, your job as a mom, you're always looking for that threshold of what you think is comfortable for them. I talk a lot about following the fun, and handwriting is just a perfect application for that, right? The minute it becomes tedious and difficult and hard for your kid physically, that's when you've got to stop and do something different. So make sure you keep those lessons really short. Again, you're the mom, you know your kid, spend some time really observing them and make that good decision about what you think is best as far as how long they can spend practicing their handwriting. Number 2, make sure your kids are practicing every day a little bit more and more. If you see that they're really struggling with their handwriting, but make sure to try to find some fun and creative things to do for handwriting practice. So this can be all sorts of things. Of course, it's going to vary a little bit based on your child's age, but for younger kids, they love anything that is, different, different feeling in their hands. So they can be uh, practicing their letters in different mediums like shaving cream on a cookie sheet or even rice or cornmeal or something like that. One of my favorites is just using a paintbrush and water on a chalkboard, like if you've got a stand-up chalkboard, or even on the sidewalk on a summer day. That works great. If you have older kids, try using customized worksheets or some fun. There's actually some books on Amazon as well that you can get that are like jokes and riddles. Pick something that that your kids are really into. So if your kids are into Minecraft, then write out a little tracing worksheet that is you talking about everything you know about Minecraft, and you'll probably be getting everything wrong, right? And that will make your kiddo laugh and think that's really funny what you don't know about Minecraft. At least that's what my kids would do. So that is another wonderful way to, give your kids some daily practice, but making it fun and interesting and creative. Tip number 3, use all sorts of different kinds of pens and pencils and different types of writing instruments to keep it fun and interesting. So again, kids, I really think all kids, no matter what their learning styles are, no matter what age they are, they like to just kind of fiddle with different types of things. So, whether that means you're getting like the big chunky triangle pencils or you're using glitter pens, we really love the erasable color pencils from Crayola. It allows kids to do their worksheets in different colors. I mean, why not, right? You're having to do this worksheet. Why not do it in a bunch of different colors? That's my personal opinion. So we actually stockpile those erasable color pencils. They erase, so there's no worry about making a mistake and not being able to fix it. Also, just uh, think outside of the box. Like, we've got some calligraphy pens. Calligraphy pens are really great for kids to use because they're really fun. They're different. So you have to really pay attention to how you're holding the pen. And it helps kids kind of focus in on handwriting and, get that like buy-in a little bit of how they're forming their letters. They're just really fun, and anytime you like mix it up a little bit, it's going to create a little excitement and interest and really help make those short lessons you promised as short handwriting lessons really successful for them. Tip number 4, make sure you're practicing with a smooth italic script font. So we really like the Getty Dubay line of handwriting books, and they actually have an app as well, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But these books are really great. It has a really nice font that kids really enjoy. It's very simple and kind of flows from letter to letter. And we really liked particularly the book A for kindergarten. This is ages 5 to 6. These are such great books. They're very short and sweet. There is an emphasis on finding your best letter, which is one of the things I always say is it's great for kids to be circling what their favorite letter was and kind of get that feedback. And they're just really sweet and simple. And doing just one page a day will definitely help your kid get better at their practice. They actually have books all the way through adults. So these are a tried and true homeschooling, especially the homeschooling community. These are a lot of homeschoolers have learned their handwriting through the Getty Dubay workbooks. So if you're looking for a handwriting curriculum, definitely take a look at those. And my tip number 5 is to try out an ebook. Again, Getty Dubay, they've got this ebook that they've published, and it's actually an app, and it has all the different books available to purchase within the app. So what you're going to want to do is make sure that that you've got a tablet with a paired stylus. That's really important. Make sure you check that out first, that you've got a paired stylus with that. So if you've got an Apple with the Apple Pen, that kind of thing, if you go to their website, which I've got a link below in this video, it'll tell you the text specifications to make sure that works before you make a purchase. But you can install the app on Google Play or in Apple iTunes. And there's actually a sample version of each individual book, and they've got a ton of different books, again, from kindergarten all the way through adult. So you can download the sample and you get a few lessons to take a look at first. And it's really helpful too to do that before you purchase it. You can make sure it works, and then you can purchase whichever books that you want. So you're gonna buy the entire workbook, and in the end, you're actually gonna save a ton of money when you buy these workbooks inside the app, because you can reuse them over and over again for all of your kids. So if this is like your first kid and you've got a few, coming up behind them, well, you're going to save a lot of money doing this. But what's really cool about it is that it's really fun to draw on a tablet with the stylus, because that screen is really smooth. The stylus just kind of slides over it. It's really fun for kids to do. And sometimes if your kids are having a hard time with the pencil and the paper and they just need a break, they need something different, try out this app, because it might be something that's really helpful for them. You're going to get exactly the same workbook, so they're still doing all the same work, but they get to use the tablet and the stylus, and it's very easy to erase when you're making a mistake. And you can also, what's really cool about it is you can zoom in on the screen and get that letter really big if you really need to, or the words, get it really big as it is comfortable for your kiddos, and they can trace it like that. So we really like that app. I hope these tips have helped you think of different ways to help your struggling handwriter. Please, please, please don't push them too hard, too fast. When it comes to handwriting, this is a skill that is a little bit different, because it's not just knowledge and information that they're acquiring. It's actually physically in their hands, right? All those little teeny tiny muscles have to develop strength, and their endurance is going to vary based on just all sorts of different factors. So make sure you find ways to keep it fun and exciting, entertaining. One of the things that I've noticed with my own kids is that simply sitting next to them in a supportive way, not like, looking down on them, oh, okay, now let's do this one, do it again, that kind of thing, but just a supporting way. A great way to do this is to write alongside them. So you could pass notes back and forth. Guess what? If you sit down and pass notes back and forth with your kid, and you're having some kind of challenge, or you're writing secrets back to whatever, guess what? That's handwriting practice. That works, right? So I want to encourage you today to unlock those ideas, to get fun and creative, and just really let your creativity flow and come up with some really fun, exciting ways to make handwriting an enjoyable experience for your kids. If you need more ideas, hit me up at facebook.com/pk1kids, or you can DM me on Instagram. I'm pk1kids on every social media platform. So reach out, send me a message. I've got gobs of ideas of how to make handwriting fun for your kids. I'd be happy to help you out. I hope this has helped you in some way. Go check out those Getty DeBay workbooks and the app. I think you'll really like them. And that's it for now. I hope that this has helped you in some way. Always follow the fun.